Hello, you beautiful thing, you. Welcome back to our channel. For those of you who are new here, my name is My name is Kat, and I am Crafty Cats. Today, we're going to be going over CrystaLac products. I'm going to give you a little rundown on what they are and how to use them. So, first, we're going to start off with the beloved Bright Tone. Now, Bright Tone is their top coat. For those of us in the Bright Tone community, or CrystaLac community, I should say, we call it BT, but you know, that's just an acronym. So Bright Tone is their top coat. This is the epoxy alternative, and this is a high solids, I want to say polyurethane, but I don't think that's what it is. I don't know the professional name for it, but this is what we use to make our beautiful cups, nice and glass-like finish. Now, they also have what's called Extreme Protection, or EP. Now, Extreme Protection does not have the same amount of solids that Bright Tone has, so you don't want to use this as a top coat. What I like to use this for is mixing my pigments, maybe loosening up some products like their liquid micas, things like that, and or building my layers. Now, what I mean by that is Bright Tone is a little expensive, so when you're first starting out, if you get Extreme Protection, it's a little bit cheaper. It is cheaper because there are less solids, but you can build your layers so that way you're not using as much Bright Tone. You do want to finish off with the last 6 layers of Bright Tone though, because you need that strength. So this I find works best for me for thinning out products and mixing like the pigments and things like that. So that's what I use that for. Now we have Universal White and Universal Gray. I don't know, I'm sure you could tell, hopefully you could tell the difference, but Universal White and Universal Gray are their base coats. Now, what I mean by base coats are, these are what you put on the tumblers to give you a base. Kind of self-explanatory, no? Now, the white is super, super pigmented, so you want to be careful when mixing pigments with it. It tends to get a little funny if you mix too much pigment in with the Universal White. But you absolutely can use this to make your own colors. And same with the gray. The gray, I love the gray because you only need 1 coat of this. I find with the Universal White, you need about 2 coats. And the Universal Gray is just a little bit darker than the Universal White, but I just got this recently and I absolutely love it. Now, with the Universal White and pigments, you can make your own colors. I absolutely love this. It's probably one of my favorite processes when it comes to making tumblers, is making your own pigments. I absolutely love customizing things, hence why I like making tumblers, but making my own pigments, by far my favorite part, even more than glittering. I know, I love glittering too, but this is definitely my favorite part. Now, they also have Flippin' Awesome paints. So this is a 3-in-1. Now, you're not going to get it in this unless you buy their sample pack, which is all of the colors for, I forgot how much, but these actually now come in 2-ounce jars, which I really like because when you take off the top, it's very, very easy to use. You just take off the top, you mix it up with one of the popsicle sticks, and then you're good to go. And their CrystaLac brushes actually fit in here very nicely. With this, you have to pour, you have to squirt it onto your tumbler, which I don't mind. I actually have some paintballs in here to help mix this, so it's really not that big of a deal to me. But the Flippin' Awesome paints are an amazing base coat. You could use it as a prime. So it's a primer, base coat, and top coat all in one. And I absolutely love these for base coating, like super beautiful. Let me show you real fast. Hold one moment. I'm gonna make this as fast as I can. Now, this guy right here has a base coat of the color that I actually just showed you, the one that I made with Universal White and the pigments. I put it on here, and I thought it needed a little bit, so I did add the glitter to it, but this alone on its own could be, you know, by itself. It's just that stunning. So these are the Flippin' Awesome paints, and they really are flippin' awesome. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, we have glitter glue. This glitter glue is amazing. I absolutely love it. I do hate Mod Podge or the Devil's Glue. This, when I first got it, I'm not gonna lie, it did take a little bit of getting used to. I did have an issue with it because it was very thin, but once I figured out how to use it, I absolutely love it now. You can use this for an adhesive to adhere your glitter to your tumbler. You could use this to seal your glitter, which I find is an absolute must. So when you have a tumbler like this, you want to seal the glitter at least 3 times. That also helps with lowering the amount of bright tone layers that you need. So this just is absolutely amazing in my eyes. Then we have their pigments. Now, what I'm about to show you, they don't come like this. So this is the CrystaLac Pigments. They don't come in this jar. They actually come in a jar like this. I just took the labels off and put them onto this jar with the eyedropper because I found that it was easier to use. But this is the type of container that they come in. But these are the pigments. They are very liquidy. I don't know if you could hear that, but they are liquid. Let me see if you can see. See, so you add that into your Universal White, you add it into Universal Gray. You could add it into Bright Tone itself or Extreme Protection. You can add it into whatever you want, really, just to give it a little bit of extra pigment. Now, don't use this on your own. It does not work. But I literally have all of their colors. They have 8 colors in total. Let me show you just real fast. They're not in order, sorry. I just have them in a little container. But these are all of the colors. So you have 1, which is white, 2 red, 3 yellow, 4 green, 5 blue. 6 and 7 are brown. You got a light brown and a dark brown, and then 8 is black. I use these constantly. Whoops, sorry, didn't mean to bump you. I use these constantly. I absolutely love them. I've gotten 2 packs, and by packs I mean 2 sets of these already, because I just love them so much. I use them for everything. I tint my glitter glue when I want a base coat. I tint my, well, not tint, I use it in my Universal White to create colors that I want that maybe CrystaLac doesn't have yet. So I absolutely love the pigments, and there is no, what am I trying to say? I don't know. Anyways, I absolutely love them. They're gorgeous, and they're so much fun to play with. So then we have their liquid micas. Now, I didn't know there was such thing as liquid micas, and these things are amazing. So you have Pink Quartz, which is actually from Lauren Quigley. They did a collab, and it's super, super pretty. You have Rose, which is like a red. You have Copper, very, very beautiful copper. Gold, which is just a standard gold. Champagne, very, very pretty. Silver, my favorite, and I'll tell you why in a second. And then Galaxy, my second favorite. This on a black base, absolutely to die for. I'll show you that at a later date. These are amazing. You can use these as a top coat to your base coat to give it some sparkle. You can do as I do with the silver and put pigments in it to create your own color. Give me one second, let me show you. So this one, I made a blue. I I just mixed blue pigment in with the silver and made this gorgeous color here. It's, oh my God, it's stunning. So the liquid micas are absolutely gorgeous. I love them. I play with them all the time. They do need, so if you use them to paint your tumbler, they do need at least 2 to 3 coats, I find. I personally, because I like the sparkle so much, I go 3 to 4 coats, but that's just me. You know, it's totally up to you and your preference. So now we're going to get into the not so exciting stuff, but, oh, wait, I have one more. They have gloss. This is blue gloss. It's a water-based polyurethane. This, if you saw my reel on Instagram earlier, you saw me use this, and this is, oh my God. This on is just a naked steel, a naked tumbler is stunning. If you haven't seen my reel, go to my Instagram and check out the reel. You'll see this in action, and it's absolutely gorgeous. Like, I can't even tell you just how beautiful it is. But they have 7 of these. They have, sorry, I wasn't planning on showing these all to you, so I didn't take them down to show you, but they have 7 colors. So they have black, white, copper, green, blue, yellow, and red. And of course, you can mix these to make your own colors as well. Make sure that you don't shake them before use, because you see the little bubbles in there. I don't know if you could see them, but it creates bubbles. Don't do that. If you have to, stir it or shake it and let it sit for a while. I don't know. Don't shake it. Bad idea. Just don't do it. But yeah, there's those guys. These are great for base coating. These are great for a layer over your base coat. So with this guy, you can actually put this over their new Bluebird. Let me see if I have it close. Here we go. So you can base coat your tumbler with this guy, which is Bluebird. It's not stirred, so it's got a little bit of pooling right there. But you could base coat your tumbler with this, and then to add a very beautiful gloss finish, you could go ahead and top coat it with this, and then go into whatever. These would be a beautiful, perfect pair, even though personally, I don't think you need to have a base coat with these. These on a basic tumbler is just stunning. I'm telling you, it just is. Okay, now we're going into the not so fun, exciting stuff, but very necessary. So this is their conditioner. I keep it in this little guy because I just take a little square of paper towel after I'm done sanding and clean it off with this. Now, I know what you're thinking. Okay, why do we have to use conditioner to clean off our tumblers, right? Well, that's a very good question for one. So if you use just soap and water, I find that, because I use Dawn personally, I find that Dawn tends to leave a residue, and I don't like that. With this was made for cleaning off the tumblers or products after it's been sanded. So this cleans off the oils from your fingerprints. It cleans off the dust from the sanding. It cleans off pretty much everything. So I didn't use this at first, and I find that I actually get better adhesion after using this. So this is what I use going forward from when I didn't use it. Yeah, does that make sense? I don't know. I don't know what to do with my hands. If you get that reference, then we could be friends. This is their reducer. Now, if you're like me and you live in the desert or high desert, as I do, you want to get this for the winter or summer, whichever. This is it. Now, it does extend your dry time, and I know 4 hours is a long time. This makes it 6. But if you have low humidity, this is a way to get around having to deal with low humidity. You want a good humidity. Like right now, mine's at 69, but I also do have my humidifier on. This will make it so you don't need a humidifier, but it does extend your dry time. Please, please, please make sure you remember that. Instead of 4 hours, you need 6. It's very, very important to alleviate orange peel. As you can see, improves leveling, minimizes brush strokes. This will last me literally my whole tumbler making career because you only need like a tablespoon of it. So you need very, very little. But this is a lifesaver. I have some of this in a separate jar of glitter glue and a separate jar of Bright Tone for when I need it, when my humidifier is not working or what have you. So very, very important. I think that is it. I do believe that is all the products that they have that I have, if that makes sense. I think that I have all of their products. Honestly, I have all of their Flippin' Awesome colors. I'm not going to pull them all down for you right now because there's a lot of them and I don't want to do that. So, but I do have all of their colors. I'll put a picture at the end of this so you could see just all of the colors that I have. But I hope that this helped clarify their products and what they are intended for. If you have any questions, please leave them down in the comments below and I will get back to you as soon as I see them. Thank you so much for joining. If you are not subscribed, please hit that subscribe button and join the family. I would love to have you. And go ahead and hit that like button while you're at it. Don't forget to take 10 minutes to yourself because you need that time for yourself. Take 10 minutes. Don't care what you're doing so long as it makes you happy, and stay blessed. Bye, guys.